Hello, sports lovers. A warm welcome to the most authoritative sporting channel here on social media. Today's episode is focused on what is next for Derek Chisora after giving us a great performance at the Manchester Arena against O2 Wallet. Before I get into what is next, let me lay a preamble to that. Few years ago, we were all crying out loud for Derek Chisora to hang his boots, especially after his rematch with Joseph Parker. I think Joseph Parker dominated that fight and won by unanimous decision, in which Derek Chisora took a lot of punishment, and a section of the boxing fans were crying for him to hang the boots. That cry became louder in 2022 when he lost a TKO victory to Tyson a Gypsy King Fury. I think that was when it was right for Derek Chisora to win. But this gentleman has been able to turn around the clock and has gone on to win 3 successive fights. Gerald Washington via unanimous decision, Joe Joyce via unanimous decision, and now Otto Wallin via unanimous decision. This has been a great performance from a gentleman like Derek Chisora. Now, we the boxing fans who were once crying for him to hang his gloves is now crying for him to give us his 50th fight. We are now yearning to see Derek Chisora again, all because you are assured of someone who is going to press forward no matter what and is always determined to win a particular fight. Derek Chisora is a warrior, and he has been in the ring with most of the heavyweights that were in their prime. He has fought the likes of Vladimir Klitschko, Malik Scott, Robert Helenius, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury 3 times. He has also managed to face Dillian the Body Snatcher White on 2 occasions, Aji Kabayel, Khalil Starkham, Outer Speaker, David Price, Alexander the Cat Usyk, Joseph Parker on 2 occasions, Gerald Washington, Joe Joyce, Otto Wallin. These are quality names on the resume of Derek Chisora. He may not have won most of the big and dominant fights, but he made a statement that he was ready for any karma that would come his way. He was going to face in the ring and challenge that individual to a boxing match. Now, right after the fight against Otto Wallin, Derek Chisora mentioned 3 names in which he would want to compete against. First, Alexander the Cat Usyk. Second, Anthony A.J. Joshua. And third, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. This is interesting because all these 3 names have some value to the career of Derek Chisora. He has faced Alexander the Cat Usyk and lost. Anthony A.J. Joshua is his manager, and he just won an eliminator to face Daniel Dubois. Let's start from Alexander the Cat Usyk. The first fight was entertaining by all standards. It was Alexander the Cat Usyk's major debut in the heavyweight division. I say so because Charles Witherspoon was a late call. He just got the call to face Usyk just 4 days prior to the fight. After that time, the person scheduled to face Usyk had failed the drug test. So it was not a proper test for Alexander the Cat Usyk, as his opponent was not really ready or training for the fight. So Derek Chisora bouts during the lockdown became the proper option for Alexander the Cat Usyk. It was a great performance from Derek Chisora by all standards, but still I had him losing majority of the fight. Most of the British public was at that time of the opinion that Derek Chisora secured the win, Tyson Fury being one of them. Hence, a lot of people wrote off Alexander the Cat Usyk against Anthony A.J. Joshua, but we all saw that he managed to beat Joshua on 2 different occasions. Now, a fight with Usyk would give him a world title opportunity, but at age 41, does he have the legs to compete with Alexander? Alexander the Cat is also further in age, but he has shown in recent time that he has the legs even to compete against people who are faster than Derek Chisora. So I don't see him being quite successful in this particular fight. That is not to write off Derek Chisora, no. But I see Alexander the Cat Usyk being a very, very big favorite in this fight, and Derek will not really have the chance. Then the second person he called out was his friend and manager, Anthony AJ Joshua. This would be an interesting fight, and it would be an in-house 258 management fight because Derek is managed by Anthony Joshua's 258 management. A Fury is retired, and Anthony AJ Joshua is looking forward to coming back. And he needs to build confidence, and he needs a quality opposition in order, if he wins, would build his confidence. I think the right name would be Derek Chisora at this point in time. He can easily knock Derek Chisora out, and it will be a proper way to reset your career and put pressure on Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, because he has also faced Derek Chisora on 3 occasions and has not really knocked him out, all were TKOs. So if Anthony AJ Joshua then knocks out Derek Chisora, though boxing is not direct proportional, it will get the fans talking about a Fury versus AJ bout. So this is a proper comeback fight for Anthony AJ Joshua to accept, and it would be quite entertaining. It could also, and if Anthony AJ Joshua also accepts the Derek Chisora fight, Derek Chisora now being promoted by Queensberry, it can be a headline for another Queensberry versus Matchroom event that would sell very much in the United Kingdom. And now, third but not the least, Daniel Dynamite Dubois was also called out. I think that out of the 3, this is the proper fight for Derek Chisora. Daniel Dubois is easy to hit, just like he hits hard, and he would give Derek Chisora more chance than any other person. And besides that, he has won an IBF eliminator. It may not be stated that it may as a final eliminator, but he is closer in the IBF rankings in order to get a world title opportunity to Daniel Dubois' belts. So this is the fight for him. It gives him a proper world title opportunity, which he hasn't won, and this fight would be financially rewarding, just as the AJ fight. Why do I say so? If Daniel Dubois beats Joseph Parker, his stocks will be rising and he would become more commercially viable against Derek Chisora, and that fight would be a marketing blockbuster, because it would be the younger generation versus an older generation. A younger man who has turned round his career and an older man who has also turned round his career. So it would be such an interesting fight to see Daniel Dubois face Derek Chisora in a title shot next for Derek Chisora's 50th fight. Even if Daniel Dubois does not beat Joseph Parker, a trilogy with Joseph Parker for a world title opportunity will still go up in stocks, because Joseph Parker has also turned round his career. So this is quite interesting for Derek Chisora. He has a lot of options, and it will be a trilogy, and he would be one of few men who have been in 2 trilogies. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury and Joseph the Spider Parker. So this is quite interesting for him. This is going to be 3 fights that can be Joseph Parker's last bout, and I think that they are all interesting. And if I were to advise Derek Chisora, I would urge him to go the Daniel Dubois route, because I think he has more chance against Daniel Dubois than any of these other fighters, be it Anthony AJ Joshua and Alexander the Cat Usyk. Daniel Dubois does not easily dance around the ring, so Derek Chisora would have a very fair chance against Daniel Dubois, as he has always also had a past of giving up. And Derek Chisora, we all know, doesn't give up. He is relentless in the ring. So I think that the Daniel Dubois option is the best for Derek Chisora at this point in time. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, express your views in the comment section, and know that your greatness has no limit. Thank you.